Alright. Goblin stream is back. So first things first, I moved the mic around and I turned it up because I got some complaints in the YouTube video that I was too quiet. So let me know if this is better. I tried moving it to the other side of me, and so it's a little closer to my face. As I don't want it to be picking up all the white noise. My laptop fans are being obnoxious. There's a problem there that I have to get fixed. But hopefully it's not too annoying. Please let me know in chat. I want to say a couple things. One, the most recent YouTube video was the most views I've ever gotten on a YouTube video. Cracked 1,000 views for the first time ever. Most of my videos are in the 200 range. A couple are in like the 400 range, but this in like a day is over 1,000, which is crazy. So thank you all for checking that out. It's really cool. A whole bunch of new followers, a lot of subscribers on the YouTube channel. Just really awesome. Thank you. What else? Oh, so we're 2-0 in a league right now with this list. Friend of the stream, Solnox, of the Depths player, picked up this list from me, and he played 3 leagues. He went 4-1 twice and then like 1-3, but he like said he punted a bunch and he had some really rough opening hands. Thanks, Scared Money. But he thought the list was really good. It feels really good, and he has my all-time favorite, or my favorite screenshot of the new cards. Burn Opponent Fire Blasts, the Sling Gang. In which case they take 2. He gains 1, goes to 10, and then there's a Krenko and Ringleaders in the hand. Like, oh boy, that's pretty damn good. He also survived a Merit Lage hit, going to 21, which is pretty hilarious. A lot of good highlights from that. So just felt like I had to share that one. Sorry, my phone's freaking out a little bit. Gotta make sure it's plugged in. The jack's getting a little fidgety. Let's play a match here. So we've beaten Rug Delver and Miracle so far. One sec. Scaredman, how does the audio sound? Is there too much white noise? How much is it picking that up? I'm hopefully louder than usual. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Sounds way better now. Awesome. That's great. I'll keep it like this in the future. Maybe I just listen to things with my volume higher than most people, because when I listened back to my own video, it sounded completely fine to me. But maybe that's because I just listen with headphones usually and like audio at like 40 or something. So it might just be me. Wow, Balenciaga's like tearing it up. It's mostly when I lean back. Okay. Yeah, we back at it. Legacy queues have been kind of slow lately. So in the last stream, we beat both the trophy leader and the second place player. That's pretty cool. In this very short league. or yeah, it's only lasting until July. It means we are the leaders now. That's how it works, right? Right? I really could have gone 5-0. I just needed to value my Pyroblast more highly. Oh god, it's Julian. Well, he's on Maverick or Elves. This hand sucks. Black Source on top. Elves. Alright. Drew land, which is pretty good. Hey, we can kill this thing. Ugh, come on. Is he just gonna like nut draw me? Probably. Yep. Do I kill the Heritage Druid or the Nettle Sentinel? Next card Whirler, yeah, please. I think I have to kill the Nettle Sentinel and then attack and trade off with the Visionary. Interesting. Trades off the Llanowar. Okay. So he has a symbiote, or Green Sun. Yeah, okay, so getting symbiote. Double Visionary. More Cradles. Use Natural Order? Of course he does. I'm dead. Cool. Hey, Plague Engineer. Julian always just fucking nut draws me. No, Trash Master. The Raidstorm. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Leaving one driver. Yeah, leaving Cranko for scavenging use, basically. So he had turn 3, NO. Sounds pretty good. I wish this could fetch Badlands, but we can go turn 1, Vile, turn 2, Fanatic, kill a thing, Violent Lackey, turn 3, hope, Crater Maker something, or Expert something. I'm playing 1 Plague Engineer. Plague Engineer should be really, really good. Obviously. So with this hand, we kind of just need to get to turn 4. He tanks a bit. Alrighty, like, don't get Swamp. That would be a big mistake. Glad it's not a Nettle Sentinel. That was a good draw. Expert that or Fanatic it? I think I expert that. So the next turn, Vile will tick up. Then I can Reanimator plus Fanatic if I want to. He won game 1 on turn 3. Wasn't close. Thoughtseize. So we have to take this Plague Engineer. Not a great draw. Let me just kill this. And then hold the Reanimator. Greenstone for 2. Sure. It's probably getting Visionary, yep. It's a shock. I should kill this. I get punished if I draw specifically Pashalake, but... He gets greedy, not punished. Yep. Man, Plague Engineer sure would have been good. Yeah, Matron for Chain Whirler would be pretty damn good. I guess I'll fetch. Even a Wasteland, take out that Arbor, would be nice. Guess he has it 7. Alright, this is how I die. Clash 007, thank you for the follow. So I guess with the birch lore on the stack, I could have killed the nettle, and that way he wouldn't have been able to have black mana. Yeah, so he just basically goes infinite here, which is really fucking boring. And we killed like all of his first creatures, but he just had no stumbles. Yep. Yeah, so if I had killed the nettle with birch lore on the stack, we would have won. Just gonna hardcast Hoof and Green Sun for it. I guess he only has he's 2 attackers. That's plenty. Seriously, Julian? Seriously? You have that much mana and you're doing that? That's kind of BM. He's playing around like a Mind Break trap. Alright, well, we did not draw particularly well. Outside, we had a really good opener, and then no, not at Elves again. Fuck that. I probably should have played around Thoughtseize there. Yeah. Yeah, if I killed the stupid nettle, I just win that game. Just win that game. That's frustrating. Okay. Yeah, Julian is a tough matchup for Goblins. That's true. I think I can beat Elves pretty consistently, but when it's not fucking Julian, I almost all of my Elves. I almost never see Elves online except when Julian's playing it. Aww. Opponent watching my stuff. That'd be funny. Oh, it's Bomberman. Are we getting Lackey in? That's hype. Ooh, Port's a good draw. How's new Grixis Delver matchup for Goblins? I think it's good. I think Munitions Expert does a lot for it, since we can kill Arcanist a lot more easily. I think I'm dropping Ringleader here. Could be Chieftain. Ringleader's really good if I hit a second Lackey. I think I'm gonna go for Chieftain and import them. It's the best option if Lackey gets blocked somehow. Also plays around a Walking Ballista, which is relevant. Alright, so Metalcraft's on. So they have 2 mana. This is Chieftain, not War Chief, so I can't waste plus War Marshal. If this was War Chief, I would definitely do that. So Ballista for 1, Chalice for 1. We got 2 cards. Well, I guess I can drop to 4, and then I'll have 5. They see Mugwort Marshal. Vista, okay. It's gonna attack for 4. Excuse me. Big money. Oh shit, that is big money. My opponent might be dead. I think my opponent might be dead. Turn 1 Lackey with Port and double Wasteland's pretty damn strong. Okay, City. We have a Mentor here. Yep. Looks like Mentor's gonna have to trade with the old Goblin Lackey. Jeez. This Onyx, Mogul Marshal sinking. So they have to chump with Mentor. I think I just want to keep. I want to waste Cavern, Port City still, because I think the only way I lose this game is the Salvagers combo. So I'm fine trading off here. If they don't block, they might just die. They would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to an 8. Then Sling Gang plus Mogwai Marshal is lethal, I think. Oh, they don't block. So there are 8. 5 goblins. Am I 1? Nope, I think I have exactly lethal. That's 7 goblins. Oh no, I have more than lethal. I'm good. Yeah, yeah, he's just dead to any one goblin there. Alright, alright, that was good. Whoo, boy. Alright, so... Salvagers. Don't love therapy against them. Is Plague Engineer good? What does it do? I guess it stops mentor tokens. I can name Monk, yeah. I don't know if that's good. I guess it's like fine. I don't really like Grave Hate against Bomberman. Attacking from that axis. Like, they could just beat a Cervical on Ellie very, very easily. Have I tried the new Krenko? No, because I feel like the card is just obviously terrible. Pashlik seems pretty decent in this matchup. Whirler's good. I feel like all these cards are good. Card just doesn't, like, a 3-mana 1/2 you have to attack with to get some amount of value. Like, I just don't see how that card is, like, even close to playable. I guess I can trim a Ringleader. And a Pile Driver, I guess? They don't block super well. I don't know. Pile Driver might be good in this matchup. I'm not sure. Sand is bad. Two 3-drops on the draw, no wastelands, no nothing. We're on to 6. Alright, this hand has some potential. Scryland on top. Or payoff. I think I'm gonna keep Pile Driver on top to pressure my opponent, so I actually have something to drop into play off this Lackey. Kind of get hosed if they have Ballista, I guess. Petal. Opal. We got 3 mana. Maybe that top was greedy. May have been super greedy. I don't know. So we're 2-1 right now. Up a game against Bomberman. But we do have 2 Pyrokineses, which are pretty good. Containment Priest. Yeah. Can kill that one. That's fine. That explains why I played out the artifacts to get the Opal up. Turn on Containment Priest is pretty good. So you know what my draw is. Wish I did. Yeah, hopefully they just like play a Mentor. Or nothing. Nothing works too. Land. Needle's actually not bad. Alright, we're gonna kill this. Probably pitch to Jump Home. Yeah. Yeah, Munitions next turn would be real good. Hopefully they don't have a second Containment Priest. That'd be kind of brutal. No! Alright, well, we're doing this. Pitch. Expert, we need pile driver to kill them. I guess I named Ballista. I could name I might be supposed to name REX Salvagers. I'm not really beating REX Salvagers on board though. So I guess I name Walking Ballista. Alright, we got 4 damage a turn. Oh, we just got a whole lot more than 4 damage a turn. Holy crap, that was such a good draw. Oof. Is this what shows? Yeah. Oh my god. Chieftain? Chieftain's so good. That's not GG. If they just like play a creature, I'm kind of boned. Probably Ballista here. Is it Chalice? Ballista, okay. Alright. Land. Nice. So this has to trade with the Lackey. They take 7. Oh, I think they forgot about the needle. Yeah, I'll drop Slingo. Drop Chieftain in case they play Mentor. So they need the infinite mana combo plus Mentor in hand to beat me here, I think. Ooh. Alright, so this is lethal. Oh, they have a sword, so okay. Are you still dead, opponent? You might still be dead. 6. I guess they're dead no matter what. To the Sling Gang. They're at 1. Alright. Even if they can make like an infinite number of monks with the combo, Alright. Opponent was a kind friend of the stream. We did have a pretty savage beating. Double Pyrokinesis. So turn 1 Lackey plus Mana Denial. Game 1. Game 2, turn 1 Lackey plus Kinesis into Driver. Yeah, Pyrokinesis, pretty fucked up Magic card. Normally, double Containment Priest would be pretty just impossible to beat with off a one lander with goblins, but by the power of throwing my hand, I can still win. Top deck ringleader was also pretty insane. I was pretty lucky there. We lost to Elves. Julian got us with Elves. He killed us in turn 3, game 1, and then game 2, I made a misplay, so he got to Thoughtseize my Plague Engineer. And then he had a very resilient hand. I killed his first like 4 creatures, and he still went off pretty quickly. I got him to like 7. We were like kind of close. If I'd drawn, oh hey True Prophet, good games. They were pretty funny. Yeah, my opener was like really silly. It was like Cavern Lackey, Kinesis, Expert, Jump Palm. And I Scryed Pile Driver on top because I was like, this Lackey doesn't actually do anything. And it felt really weird because if you had like a turn 1 Walking Ballista, I would have been so dead. Alright, we're 3-1. Let's see if we can get the 4-1 again. Alright, this hand's fine. Really needs this file to resolve though, and they're on a 5, so that's good. Alright. Please do not spell pierce me, bro. Yeah, if you had just shot the Lackey. I do understand why you do what you do though, because like it's way higher upside and it only gets punished by a very specific thing. So I don't know that you did anything wrong per se. Gotta order some cards, Cannon. This looks like it might be Sneak and Show, which would rustle my jimmies. Impulse. Wonder what they were thinking there. Saki gonna hit? Snapcaster? It is Impulse. Alright, so it's Sneak and Show. That doesn't reveal it, that's right. Derp Herber, I was considering doing that, actually. I kind of brain farted. I drew a 2-drop, which makes it less punishing, but you know. What am I doing here? Drop Chieftain. Drop Krenko. Probably drop Krenko. Yeah. Then I get to show and tell in Chieftain if they have show and tell, which may be enough. They are on a mold of 5, so hopefully they don't land off the combo. Okay, so they need a soul land to combo me here. Shuffles, okay. Okay, alright, we're safe. Shuffles, okay. So, please no pedal, alright. Alright, they're probably dead here. And Pashalik actually might make it so that even if they have the combo, that they're just straight up dead. Oh my god. because they might die to... Oh, this has got to be lethal. Xaxes, turn 4 kill. Oh, we got there. That was a lot of damage. Alright. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Trim and X. Probably go to like... I think Gem Palm's probably better than Expert in the combo matchups. This flashes back to Ball Therapy though. I kind of like Pashlik just because I could kill them with their Annihilator trigger. How do you get play points? By winning. So when you enter leagues, you get the payouts come in play points to a large degree. Yeah. So I'm thinking Expert is like not the worst because of Cabal Therapy and like Pile Driver and stuff. That's probably not a good enough reason. Let's get the last ringleader. Oh, you need to play the like introduction to Moto things or buy tickets. Man, why isn't there? Alright, I'm getting super punished. This hand would be so good if I had a red-black duel. I might just keep it anyway. Because turn 1 Therapy, turn 2 Port, hopefully by then draw a red source, and if not, I just Therapy again. I think double Therapy is too good. Yeah, this is a fucking weird hand. Fetch Shot Swamp. Oh, man, it makes this so much more painful. Man. Yeah, we're getting Swamp. I think we gotta get Swamp. Okay, well... We're probably dead. Ancient Tomb. Ooh, Surgical is actually not bad. So Therapy again, because Port doesn't do anything. Gonna force Pitch Cunning Wish. Okay. Alright. Mono Black Goblins. Oh, they have a... might just win. You can have a show and tell. I don't want to lose to Spell Pierce, so I'm going to do this now. Nice, they got 3 sneak attacks. Their omnisciences are off. They brought in Blood Moon. Hilarious. I hope they play it. Okay, so they have to find their sneak attacks. Do they have a Braid? They do not. So if I draw a red source like ever, we can win. Red source. Alright, I guess that counts. Vista's been generally good, just not good here. Don't draw sneak attack. Oh, come on, please don't draw sneak attack. Don't do it. They fucking did it. Oh, fuck off. Come on. Ah, I hate this deck so much. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Draw Pithing Needle. 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 Hey, Harry. God, my opponent's such a fucking sack. I'm dead. Wait, no. Actually, hold on. I got a therapy in the yard. What am I doing? Name member, cool. Oh, I just have another fucking Grizzlebrand. Wow, that was a pretty good fucking... God, the opponent's so lucky they just top deck a 3 of just immediately. Nice. Alright, we just got aped so hard. Band, Grizzle, Band. Grand, Grizzle, Brand. Grizzle Bands, 2020, please. I'm so mad. Should have had that. Alright, Sand's pretty good. I think Jump Home's going to be better for that purpose because it's harder to counter. And, alright, I'm not going to play around turn 1 show and tell, so I'm just going to fetch out Badlands and play my Vial. And it's, you can cycle it if you need the card. That's weird. That's interesting. Huh. I think I'm going to therapy name Sneak Attack. Ooh. Got him. Yeah, they just had the old turn 2 Sneak Attack. Although they don't have a blue. Oh, they have to use a pedal. We can show and tell the expert in. I guess that's true. Superior is fine. I guess it's fine. 2 on bottom. Okay. Played the pedal. Okay. We might have something like Sudden Shock then. My opponent is a goddamn ape. Oh my god. There's not really a point in wasting Theration Tomb. this. They drew blue card. Oh my god. Just don't have. Can you just not have it all for once? Just fucking whiff. Shuffles. Thank you. Ancient Tomb. Alright, so they have one unknown. I need a creature. Counter the first cantrip? Maybe. I thought about it. Does Wastelanding them do anything? Not really. Okay. I need a Pithy Needle really, really bad. I just didn't think they would have another blue card. Alright, Krenko. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe should just blasted it. Trash Master's very good draw. I'm gonna activate and then I'm gonna therapy on Pyroclasm. Alright, so they have a Petal. So their hand doesn't do anything. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so Sting Scourger is going to give me lethal. Just pay Echo, right? So 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, they finally didn't have it. Justice! Justice! Woo! Could check the coast of clear with surgical. I guess that's true. Oh my god. It's the 14th. Oh my god. They needed to brick with that sneak attack for so long. Though I guess if they had drawn their sneak attack one turn too late, I would have been able to surgical them. And I guess we had Grizzlebrand sorta covered. Because they, like, put it in, attacked, bounce it. Emrakul, I'd be kind of dead to. Because bouncing it doesn't really do anything with sneak attack, and them having multiple red sources. I cannot believe I fucking won that game. I feel like I should have won game 2, and I should have lost game 3. Whew. Sometimes they just draw soul lands for a million turns. Yeah, so we're on a pretty real... We got an 80% win rate with 2 leagues. We've lost to Elves and Grixis Control. Lost against Julian. Oh my god. Let's open some chests, huh? Reap the rewards. Okay. Killing Wave and Oracle's Attendance. Good, good. Ooh, 35 play points. Alright, I'll take it. Argentum Armor. Devout Lightcaster. The shuffler giveth, and the shuffler taketh away. This is true. This is very true. I'll sell the last couple of chests. I'll restrain myself. Why can't I put the chests in the Thawing Binder? Excuse me? Are they already in there? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I've got no, I got them in there. Okay. Did I get anything that's... Oh, I'm playing a sealed elite right now. Yeah, I got a Sarah. That's not worth anything. I got a Future Sight, also not worth anything. Factor Fiction. Oh yeah, do I have any limited experts in my chat here? Because I did a sealed thing, and I'm like scared to play it. All right, define expert. You've done it. You've done it more than a handful of times. I've got like 4 different builds, and I don't know what's best. You're not the worst. All right, help me, limited players. So this was my... This is the one I think is best. Blue, White, Red. Where's the Legacy? We'll go back to Legacy. Don't worry. I just want to talk about this. For a second. Blue, White, Red. I got a Talisman. I've got a lot of strong blue cards. I've got Bizarre Trade Wind or Trade Mage. I've got Factor Fiction, Rain Revolution, 2 Pondering Mages, Future Sight, Windcaller. 6 Snowlands is enough? I would think 6 Snowlands isn't enough to play Astrolabe. Only 6 sources? That seems... Does that make it then that 7 snow permanents is enough to play this card? Do I have any other snow permanents? I don't think so. I have more snow permanents than white sources? I guess that's true. Maybe this double white spell is too ambitious, but this one's so good. So I guess this gives me a white source too. So if I did this, probably cut... I can do it off the Astrolabe, but that's it. I was thinking just the front half of this is worth playing. Yeah, this gives snow mana. I'm gonna cut Enduring Sliver. Twisted is good. Yeah, would I play both Twisted without having the black source for it? Or having 1 black source? I don't know if Spell Snuff is good and limited. You need black to play Twisted. That's what I'm thinking. At least play 2. Like I feel like 1 might be fine. Without black source. All right, so this is a possible build. I'm gonna cut something. This flyers are so good though. I'll probably cut the Sliver. So here's the black build. Blue black. I've got The Twisted Reflect. 2 Twisted Reflection's good. I don't know if Prohibit's good. This is probably better. Snuff isn't terrible and sealed, but more high on cancel than some people. Okay. Yeah, I mean, cancel with upside when you're really behind seems fine. So the black cards, I've got this, and I've got 2 of these, and then 2 of these. I don't know if the black's that good, though. It seems kind of dirtily. And somebody said red-green was the best. But I'm not a... This card seems bad, but it does have some cool synergies. Like with these guys. So maybe this build is the way to go. And then there's red white beatdown, which also seems reasonable. But I really like this this Jeskai build. 3 of these things is fucking great. And I've got a lot of ways to fuel Delve with Factor Fictions, Reign of Whatevers. This thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of sinkholes, right? Like, that's a lot of terminates. I can cycle this thing, put more stuff in the yard. I got Future Sight, Pondering Mage. Yeah. Yeah. And this card is good. I definitely think my blue is too good to not play. Is Prohibit good? I played it at the pre-release and it was not very good. I did counter a Kess though, and that was fucking great. Blue-red build. Yeah, somebody suggested that on Twitter. So let's try that. Sorry everyone if you're here for Legacy. I will be back to it. I just want to get this figured out. Alright, so this happens. This is happening. Alright, so blue. I don't know if I'll have enough sources color of thing. I guess a lava dart. I don't know if this works with what's going on. Igneous seems great. Sinkholes are great. War Party. I don't know if, how good is this versus Rage. Martin is just a bear. I mean, it's more than a bear. Like I feel like blue-red feels a little like I have all these like good top-end cards in blue, like all these good control cards, but then the blue-red wants to be kind of tempo-y with this guy, like more aggro. This guy, lava darts. Oops. Like I feel like these cards are all rather aggro. Yeah, short on creatures, or at least good creatures. Yeah, it's only 7 creatures, so like sword. I guess this is kind of a creature, but this like almost isn't. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, this is 9 creatures, but this makes it a creature. Is it worth playing the first Sliver Exalted dude? First Sliver's Chosen, just with one other Sliver. Just 5 mana, 3/3 Exalted. Mother Bear is very good. I don't know if this is good. 3/5 Flyer and 3/5 Flyer, even if you have to pay 1 to make it attack, seems good to me. I don't know if I should be playing this. I don't think I've heard enough red sources to play this in the 3-color build. I guess Mother Bear is pretty good, huh? Oh, oh wow, it makes two bears with ability? I thought I only made 1. 2x Spring Bloom means red splash removal could work. Spring Bloom. Oh, this thing. So you're thinking like, add green to this. Blue, green, red. Casting this Future Sight looks kind of tough. So blue, green, red. Give me 4 snowlands. It's probably not enough. 5 color with Astrolabe and 2 Spring Blooms. Ah! I hate that. There's no way I can play Future Sight in a 5 color deck. When I run Future Sight, only doing 2 colors. You don't think I could play Future Sight in this build? How many blue sources do I got? I got 1, 2, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10's a little dicey, I guess. I don't know. 10's like as much as like a 2-color deck would have. I feel like 10's not that bad actually for Future Sight. Yeah, 10 is fine for triple blue. 5-color limited deck. I really don't wanna. I did lose to 5-color snow at the pre-release at SCG. He almost milled me out with snow permanents. Yeah, Floff and Rain find blue sources. This is true. Nope, I need that card. Nope, not that one. This one. I feel like this is the most solid build. I could play Tribute Mage to find this thing. Is that good? 5 colors actually viable? I guess, maybe. Yeah, I can dig this. Yeah, Sarah's like the only like actually good white card, right? What if I just did this? Like literally splashed for Sarah. Tribute for Thomas. Tribute? I do not know what you were referring to. Oh, Tribute Mage for Talisman. Yeah. I guess if I am cutting on white, I could probably play this thing. Cut a plains, add another mountain. Four, 5 white sources. Let's cast this one, Sarah. Ugh. I could play a second off-color Talisman to get an extra white source and potentially flashback this Twisted Reflection. Give me a second thing for this Tribute Mage. Yeah, I feel like Future Sight is really, really good, obviously. And so is... I feel like I have so much removal. Like, look at all this removal. I've got 4 Terminates, this thing's sometimes removal, this thing's removal, this thing's removal. That's a lot of removal. I've got a lot of ways to find it. And I've got some big flyers to... So this is a flyer, this is a flyer, this is unblockable. Hunter Mage is just a big body. This is a flyer. This is White Talisman kind of adds 2 White Horses. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is actually probably good. And honestly, like, the ramp is probably good, just because I feel like I have a lot of top end. Yeah, this is actually probably correct. So then a cut. Yeah. So then I could probably play two of these, huh? So I gotta make 2 more cuts. Cut the snuff. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm tapping out a fair bit. I'm tapping out until I get to like turn 4, and I might want to hold up Factor Fiction. Oh, Mariner. Yeah, I guess. This is not really a Mariner deck, huh? I have 8 creatures, effectively 9. This is probably good. This is like a pretty sweet control deck, huh? I think this looks good. This looks good to me. Mana base might be a little dicey, but with 2 talismans and the Astrolabe, it's probably okay. I'm gonna try this. Alright, back to Legacy. I'll play that later. Are there any changes I want to make to this build? Just Gob's build. So, what's been great? Munitions Expert. Munitions Expert has been phenomenal. Like, really damn good. Sling Gang has also been very good. Pashlik's been medium. Cut Pashlik for another Sling Gang. The problem with that is that Sling Gang is like pretty not good against D&T, like a small creature matchups that like go wide, and Pashlik's really good in those matchups. But the question I guess is like, is he better than a Sharpshooter or a second Chain Whirler? That is still the question. I feel like I want to keep playing this guy to test him out still. He has won me a few games that other cards would struggle to win, and he is pretty decent in the mid-range, situations where you're trying to deal with wraths or lots of -1/-1 effects. I just love that I could just like cast a Mogwai Marshal with a Plague Engineer in play and kill the Plague Engineer with the death triggers. I would love to fit a 3rd War Marshal in this list, actually. Don't see how, though. Sideboards felt quite good. I think we're going to run this back. I want more data before I decide on changes, honestly. So, Black Red Therapy Gobs, is that what this is called? Yep. The boys. What's my record now? We've had back-to-back 4-1s. We lost to Julian. He Elves us. He had a very resilient Elves draw. We killed a lot of his stuff early, but I couldn't really find a payoff. So Lackey's just kind of like hit him. Yeah. So we beat Grixis Control. This was the Ward Gorger Dragon combo control deck. 4-color Loam, Miracles, Rug Delver. We beat a Xi or Sky, I don't know. The second place Rover leader who was like 24-1 last time I heard with Rug. Lost to Elves, beat Bomberman, and beat Omnisneak. And we lost to Grixis Delver once. Balenciaga got us in the second round of the league. Oop, nope. Hey, Phil. How's it going, dude? Alright, sounds weird, but pretty good on the play. Swing Delver Blade today? Ooh. I kind of want to lead on Wasteland because I don't know what fetch I might get with the Mire. I get punished if I draw a red or black source, and I want to kill a turn 1 creature, but barring that, should be okay. Okay. Okay, Delver. Alright. In before I draw Cavern, and I'm just super punished. Just super duper punished. Reanimator is quite good. You're buying Switch stuff, nice. I got a little lucky to beat, as I can find an AD to hit his mental mage after seeing half from AD. Oh, Abrupt Decay, okay. Delver Blade's like pretty scary for goblins. Probably less so with this guy now, though. Don't blind flip your Delver. God damn it. That's fine. We'll kill it next turn. Okay. So they must have a red source, and they're just like wholly disrespecting Lackey. Yeah. Second Delver, maybe. Wow, they are just like, I concede to Goblin Lackey, huh? Yeah, port would have been pretty good there. On top and bottom, sure. Okay. No point in trying to bait a Stifle when they're tapped down. Second Crater Maker is interesting. Am I playing the Stronghold? I don't think so. I'm just going to play the other Wasteland, and I think I'm just going to kill this Crater Maker right now. I mean, Crater Maker, this dude right now. I could... Oh, wait, I just totally fucked up. I should just cast Crater Maker. Phil, you're correct in some instances. I think if depths didn't exist, I would agree with you. Yeah, so I should have just cast the Crater Maker, and then here comes True Name. Yep. I should just cast the Crater Maker, and then Violate an Expert. That was a mistake. We're going to take Violate 3, waste their Wasteland. Beautiful, it's better than 4. Alright, Lackey's a fine draw. We have to get Mountain here. This isn't tempo. Yeah, Kranko Slinging Pashalik destroys elves. That sounds very true. So is this a mono blue Delver? I think this is mono blue Delver. Other Wasteland. Better not be another fucking True Name. Alright. Leave it on 3. Punished. Force, pitch, force. Okay. We're gonna trade the lackey off. That's fine. Wow, so it's been blue-red this whole time? What the fuck? That may have been a mistake if they Vapor Snag this. Yeah. Well, that's not a bad draw. Jump Palm's really good here. Krenko, hello. These experts are looking kind of awkward. I really want to keep the War Chief in play. Was maybe a mistake. Kind of missed 2 damage. They might have, I don't know, if they traded off with the War Chief and I put in the Krenko, I was kind of scared of like a Vapor. I guess no, attacking. If they had a Brainstorm, that would be really bad. Because then they just eat the they cast Brainstorm, block with a token, block War Chief, and then I just have Ringleader. Yeah, so I definitely misplayed what they do with the Ponder. They're just attacking with this True Name nonstop, huh? Should be able to erase them. Chain Lightning. Okay. Well, that's terrifying. Wasteland, Wasteland, Wasteland. Or Pile Driver. Can't really crack that one. Once they're dead here, I can make... I can make 1, 2, 3, 4. So make 4 guys, attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not enough. So them chain lightning me kind of says I'm dead. Here's a situation where if I hit Sling Gang with that Ringleader, they'd be like super dead. I guess I'll play land. So here's that skill-intensive game where they just fucking turn name sideways 6 billion times. Lightning Bolt. Yeah. I can't even throw it back at their face. All right. That was frustrating. I kind of fucked that up, and they had exactly what they needed, as per usual. Yeah, so if I'd kept the Crater Maker around, I probably win that game. That's really frustrating. Alright. Okay. It's cutting Lords against Blue Red Delver. Might leave 1 Chieftain. Yeah, the ringleader needed to hit Sling Gang or Pile Driver to give me lethal. That's wrong. Alright. Yeah. Because I think if that Crater Maker had stuck around, I would have been able to get more aggressive with Lackey. This is a Zero Lander. This is a Pyrokinesis. I don't think so. We don't have that much red mana for free. Wasteland, no. And we are usually digging for lands, not getting rid of them. Like it floods occasionally, but that's usually not what we're losing to. Pile Driver, huh? I think I'm just porting them here. Like I know they have a fetch, but they probably want to use their fetch. Right. Deny them a little brainstorm value. And I'm not sure which one of these I want to pitch to this Kinesis yet, so that's why I'm not super inclined to play either of them yet. Dreadhorde, okay, Pyromancer, that's fine. Alright, Matron's good draw. Yeah, that's true. If I ticked up Vial correctly. Actually, probably should have done that for anyway, like no matter what, just because I had 2 lands, a War Chief in play, and a Vial on 3. Vial on 4 is more valuable there, because I can cast any 3-drop, but I can't cast a 4-drop. What am I getting? Ringleader's reasonable, but they have a Wasteland in play. Whirly Boy. So they're going to waste my Cavern. I'll have another red source, and then I'll have to draw one. But I have a Kinesis to bridge the gap. That's probably fine. Shuffles, yep. So they're kind of forced into wastelanding me, yep. And I want to hit Cavern anyway. Are they going to attack? I would snap the block off. Can I share my list? I can. Ooh, we did it. Kind of like just porting them. I guess we're not doing anything that scary for 2 mana with this Pyrokinesis, and this might eat a spell. They Force of Will it. Pitch Delver? Sure. Weird. Huh. Something good, Cardboard Live, something. Yeah. Why would they go after the pile driver when they know I have a chain whirler in my hand like that? Maybe they have a second force? Double days, maybe? Double days would kind of suck. Yeah, double force is probably likely. Which means that this Pyrokinesis will probably connect, unless their hand is like force double days. Or they're super greedy. I could like Kinesis first. Like before playing my land, maybe I should have Kinesis first. Eh. Wow. Okay. I guess they were just banking on the fact that I wouldn't draw a third red source. Another brainstorming. Pile driver is not that threatening. Jump home, probably Red Blast is probably my best draw, or like any Matron or Ringleader kind of thing. Is this Dreadhorde Arcanist? So I'll Pyrokinesis the shit out of that. Yep. Expert, really good draw. Ooh, hello. 1, 2, 3. I could Matron for Jump Home and kill it. That seems really good. I'm going to pretend I don't have a fifth land. I bet they have a daze. Oh, and a Ringleader on top? Alright, this is probably game over, even if they play True Name. It's not a True Name. Chain Lightning, nope. Here comes the Chain Lightning. Yep. You got it. Let's draw Stronghold. Oh my god. I'm so good at this game. Alright, that was medium, but yeah, let's just kill all these guys. Pitch War Marshal or Pitch Lackey. Pitch Lackey. War Marshal does more damage. And I have all the lands I want, so Lackey's not super relevant. I've been playing around days all game, so I think I'm going to port them. And this messes with like a possible cantrip into TNN kind of thing. This Crater Maker is also valuable because it means that they can't block with the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Bolt my Ringleader, deal. Alright, there's True Name. That's kind of annoying. Oh man. Jesus Christ. So we can play War Marshal, hold up, and then just hold up Port. And so we port them and Stronghold, back Ringleader. Possibly Chain Whirler. You know, Wasteland real fast, yeah. Cool. That went well. Thorn. Thorn's like appealing. Thorn is rather appealing. Don't really see a cut for it though. I think Plague Engineer is just better. Don't want to shave lackeys. I think we just run back. Could maybe cut the Chieftain for Thorn. That's like, maybe, that might be correct. I think I want the Ringleader hit though. Vista's looking a little awkward again. But I think I keep this. Ooh, that was such a good draw. That was such a good draw. No flip. No. Oh, they're gonna brainstorm for the flip. Okay. This blast might get him. If I draw a Cavern, then we can kill the Expert for sure if they don't leave up red mana. Or kill the Delver for sure. Click on Bolt. Yeah. Alright, so they bolt my lackey attack. So I'm probably just blasting. I was gonna say blast play. Blast and wasteland them. I feel like blast wasteland them is better. Because I don't know if I want to get Swamp or Mountain off this yet. This Chain Whirler's making this awkward. Badlands? Badlands? What are you talking about? Is that supposed to be Blast? Blast Waste, play Lackey? Or, oh. I guess I could just waste, play Lackey, take another hit. I don't have to blast this turn. Like, taking Delver hits does not feel great. Yeah, we can't get Badlands. That's the problem. Like Lackey or Blast, yeah. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to Wasteland first either. Because I'm kind of okay if they daze this, and I just pay for it. Right. Yeah, true name, definitely a concern. Alright, pot preordain. One top, one bottom, so they probably find a land, yeah. Hopefully they don't have a red source. I mean, another bolt. Would be a little upsetting. Okay. Alright. Okay. To on top. Okay. So Cavern's my best draw. Leader. I really want to get this Lackey hidden, so I'm going to do this. Cool. I don't think I can afford to let that expert get dazed. What am I doing here? Yeah, lackey hit. I could matron for like another lackey. Could just ringleader. Problem is, if I yeah, this Vista's been really, really awkward this game. Because if I could get Badlands, that would be great. Because then I just matron for another lackey, fetch Badlands, put in second lackey, and if they like spend their turn wastelanding me, that's fine. I guess I do anyway, because I might. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna matron for another lackey. My hand's so gas, I just need to get it on board. Matron for Gem Palm. So they didn't have days, I guess. Alright. So the cool thing is, if they do play like a Dreadhorde Arcanist, I can just swing in, and they block one of the lackeys, and then Munitions Expert comes in and kills the dude. And if they don't have that, then they're under like so much pressure. No shuffle. Okay. It's gotta be Pyromancer or a Dreadhorde. Both of which are fine. If I draw a Cavern, we just like completely annihilate them. Okay, passing. Pile Driver, jeez. A Braid. Yeah. Skirk. That's interesting. Skirk or Pile Driver here? At least it's not Electrickery. That would be brutal. I think it's Pile Driver. Yeah. So they just don't have anything, and this puts them so dead. Even if they have a true name. Attack for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we start swinging. Electrickery would be the worst. Shuffle is cool. Chain Lightning, Lackey, sure. Another Wasteland, sure. Ooh, those are good. So now we've got him on a 2-turn clock. You can Skirk into Pile Driver second matron. I'm not in that much of a need to get Skirk in play last turn, I think. If they daze this, I'll sack the matron for it. They seem very dead. They would need like Rough Tumble to get out of this. Bolt, Pile Driver, yep. Delver, yep. Let's draw land. Another Pile Driver, okay. So we just attack, or we kill this, they go to 2. Oh, I guess if I don't think they have a daze. I'm just gonna go for... I guess I can just sack another dude if I have to. I can just sack the Prospector. Nice. Yeah, so they could take... They actually Xaxes. They take 5. Or they go to 5, attack for 4. Fanatic lethal. Wow, so many subscribers on YouTube. Alright. That was a sweet sweet match there. We lost game... Nope. So many tabs. Yeah, we lost game 1, I think. Let me close this. Alright. That was sweet. Want to know? Definitely some tough decisions there. The Vista. Though in the end, it was actually good that I got a basic. Because if they had wastelanded me and I was stuck on 1 land, that actually would have been significantly harder. Yeah, but forcing the Pile Driver instead of Chainwhirler was a gift. This is true. If I had to... Yeah, if the Pile Driver stuck around, but they forced the... Yeah, they would have been so much better. So much of a better position. Because they probably would have had 2 tokens to block the Pile Driver anyway. And then the Pyrokinesis... Because I would have to Pyrokinesis the Pyromancer and the tokens. And then I would not have Kinesis. Oh no, I didn't need Kinesis for the Arcanist. I actually just had enough board to jump home it. Alright, on the play again. This hand's kind of medium, but it has a Vial in it, so 2 lands, Vial, kind of hard to mulligan that, even if it is pretty clunky. We have a Crater Maker and something. F6 value. So much Delver online right now. Oh god, bad lands, that's scary. That's scary. Inquisition. Interesting. What does that say? Probably like a control deck. Probably Pile or Grixis. Chieftain. Okay. Port or Wasteland would be pretty insane here. Matron's not bad either. I'm gonna get this down. I don't really care if they kill it. If they spend mana killing it, that's fine with me. I'd bet money I'm getting hymned, or there's a Baleful Strix. Looks like Baleful Strix. Alright. So I really need to disrupt their mana, or draw a land here. Awkward. If we... That was a pretty poor draw. Now K command is like super brutal. I will not attack. Yeah, Port or Wasteland would be the dream. But if they don't have a K command here, we're like kind of okay. Thoughtseize? Sure. Hopefully not Thoughtseize him. That would really tick me off. Just have a full hand and I would have nothing. Take the Matron, makes sense. Bolt? The Prospector. Sure. So this is Grixis Control. They've really gotten to mess with my curve, which is really obnoxious. I might kill this Strix for mana efficiency. I get punished if I draw a Whirler, I guess. Like an expert. I'm not gonna. Oh, come on. They shuffled, so they might not have a K command. Nope, they always fucking have it. Yeah. God damn it. I didn't get to use this Ether Vial once. Discard Sling Gang. Yeah, I could just attack. This is true. And we probably just lose here. Turn late, Wasteland. Turn late. I mean, honestly, it would be so fine if I was getting my land drops. If it was one turn later. It was really just the fact that I couldn't Wasteland them. If this was one turn off, it'd be a totally different game. I mean, K Command is very good against Goblins, but that's not the issue. Narset? Sure. Thoughtseize? Sure. Alright, now we'll kill the Strix. Oh, come on. I guess, no, that doesn't make any sense. Let's draw land. Okay, deck. Kick Command's like my worst card in this matchup, so this is kind of frustrating. It's also turn 6. I can't have my 4th land. So I guess that's the reason to not pop the Crater Maker, is if I draw a dude. The dude that kills the Strix. Alright, we can still win if we top deck a land. They don't hit me. Here comes Jace. Yep. Yeah, land, please. I just want to fucking concede. Turn 7 3 lands is pretty fucking dumb. We've had these ringleaders stuck in our hand all game. I will not be doing any attacking this game, I think. Yeah, K Command. I guess that's a possible reason to hold the vial, so Ringleader doesn't get K Command out of my hand. That's probably correct. Yeah, I should have done that. Here comes the 4th land. Yeah. Really want to concede, but I know I'm not supposed to. If nothing else, this eats their time. Kozreep, thanks for the follow. They're gonna take a while to kill me, and we can still like draw like Black Source into Stronghold and win with that. Unless they find an angler. Fourth Baleful Strix. Where comes Liliana or Angler? Looks like Angler. I can't cast Chain Whirler. There's a real big fish. Night's Whisper. Okay. I wonder if they're like shaving on hymns. Yeah, we're pretty close to 0%. This is true. Attack is for 8. I don't know why they're not fate sealing me. I guess top deck Chain Whirler does keep me alive. Uh-huh. Come on, Chain Whirler. Okay, command, bolt me, sure. Huh. I'm gonna do this way. Make some dedicate command no matter what. Yeah, if they bounce it, then I just put it back in. My worry is if I activate Vial, then they K-command me, make me discard in my, yeah. Alright, you got it. Well, that was awful. Plague Engineer is probably good enough. Yeah, it was a sweet top deck. Not good enough, but just stuck on mana for too long. Just Death Touch, kill your birds or snapcasters permanently. Seems good. I wonder if I want to shave Jump Home. Like, this matchup is so much about playing to the board that I think Expert is better. And I don't really want 4 removal spells. Always fine just trading, getting rid of the low impact stuff. We're both on 61. Oh, this hand's pretty gas. Alright, so Island is interesting. I'm gonna Therapy name Baleful Strix. That's a hand. Jesus Christ. I guess maybe I should just name Brainstorm. It was very smart of them. They just snap let it resolve though. Alright, they got me good. I feel like Island Go kind of screams, I'm going to Baleful Strix you though. I'm not afraid of it necessarily. I was just very sure that they had it. But I guess that is kind of a mistake. I should not do that with Cabal Therapy. It's not what you think they have, it's what they have. It's what they beat you with. Yeah. I regret everything. Yeah, draws have not been great. No spells yet. Hopefully they just like whiff on lands. That would be preferable. Yeah. Yep. Hit me, yep. Please don't hit my Whirler. Fuck! Come on! God, I hate him to Turok so much. If that Brainstorm just hit runner lands, I'm kind of mad. Yep, it did. God damn it. Is he planning to click me? Sure. Look at my basic swamp. So they can cast Gurmag Angler. And they drew a Baleful Strix. Cool. I'm just never going to draw a spell this game. Yep, and they continue to hit lands. They kept a 2-lander. Okay, command. I do not play too many lands, I think. I say top taking another one. Yeah. 1 Goblin, turn 7, whatever. Oh my god, my opponent cannot miss a land drop. No, Varlas is too late now. Now they just kill me with this stupid Gurmag Angler. And they have a Hydroblast for a blocker. I'm just so dead. Oh, Jace, cool. And they put it on bottom, nice. Nice. It's one of the worst draws in my deck. Actually, I should take the Angler. Fuck you, deck. That was fucking frustrating. What happened? Game 1. Yeah, so it was like game 1, stuck on lands all game. Game 2, flooded out. Yeah. So what we needed to happen in game 1 happened in game 2, and what we needed in game 2 happened in game 1. Classic. Yeah, maybe should have named Brainstorm, Island Go. I feel like most people would brainstorm in response though, but maybe not. Please don't chalice me. Now what? Like I usually need a Wasteland Ancient Tomb, but I need this Crater Maker to get online quickly. So I just thought not Sear me. I'm like super dead. I don't know if it's Eldrazi though. It's just Mire Pass. Spirit Guide, Blood Moon. Blood Moon me. Do it. Oh, fuck. I regret everything. Oh, end of a Suva? God, so much regret. Alright, this deck normally doesn't play Wasteland, so I'm gonna get Badlands. Maybe Greedy. Yeah, Wasteland would have won the game, whatever. You can't, I don't think you can just play like that. Here comes a 3/3 Ballista. 4/4 Ballista. Oh, sure, cool. Turn 3 Ugin. And I continue to miss land drops. It's fucking something. Yeah, this is Post. This is Karn Post. Like, God, of all the draws we had to get chaliced. This Ultimate's next turn, so we have no outs. I guess I'll keep playing for info. Get second Crater Maker. By some miracle, if they decide not to ultimate the Ugin, we can win, I guess. They just hit like 6, they just hit 7 lands. Let's do it. 7 lands. So, it was a sketchy keep in the first place. Karn. Uh-huh. Oh, 3 balls. GG. This Lattice is GG too. Let's not bother. Alright. Needle. None of these other cards are good. Like, Thorn is, like, weirdly not the worst ever. Just taxes them a lot. Munitions Expert should be really good here. Squad can come out. Squad's probably worse than Whirler. Sting Scourge is medium. Let's try this. Yeah, their curve is very tight, right? That's my thinking. I normally don't bring it in, but we'll see. Alright, that was frustrating. Last 2 games have been... 3 games have been really frustrating. We've been super close. Everything is just 1 turn off. If I just like wastelanded their Ancient Tomb on turn 1, I don't know how the game would have played out. I guess we would get a wasteland, that make it keepable. You've been hit by your own thorns before, that's kind of funny. Just Myra go. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Harry. Moto now looks stronger, it's from the early 2000s instead of the 90s. Blast Zone. I'll take key. Alright. Well, I think the opponent's getting wastelanded. Ooh, hello, Trash Master. Yeah, I'm just going to wasteland the Blast Zone. I don't want them to play Grim Monolith. Okay. Ooh, Stronghold. Alright. Alright. Kind of punished. I'm not flashing in this expert. It has targets. Punished. God damn it. Why is it always me? I guess I can play the swamp here. Get Badlands. I can just get a mountain in case of random ass wastelands. Matron 4. Crater Maker? No. Yeah, and they play a lot of lands, so... Jeez, just Vesuva. That's fucking annoying. Oh, God. Yep, you have 7 billion mana. All of it dies to Crater Maker, though. Yep. Got a 2/2. And you have Spyglass! Eat a dick! Yeah, maybe wastelanding there was bad. I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting punished by every decision I make. I don't know if I'm making bad decisions or if my opponents are just being lucky. Opponent has 9, 14 mana next turn. Uber lucky from the post, you wager? Feels like it. Nice, Ether Vial, just what I wanted. I guess I can Expert, kill the token, attack Ugin. I can Trash Master. Trade with the token, that seems bad. Trash Master, kill the Spyglass. Seems medium. Yeah. I had 4 lands. Maybe I just this Critter Maker. I mean, maybe I just do Trash Master, kill Dynamo, kill Spyglass. Sacking my Trash Master feels bad, but less bad when I have a Stronghold. Yeah, that is kind of what's happening. What are my other lines? Expert, attack, kill the token, hit Ugin for 1, goes to 4. Yeah, yeah, they got 9 mana. Dynamo's irrelevant. This is true. I think it's Expert. Oh, this can hit Planeswalkers. Shit. Ah! I should have played Crater Maker and hit Ugin. Oh, God. New cards. Well. Tilt. Oh, God. I'm so bad. Maybe I should have just played Crater Maker, and then if they downtick with the Ugin on it. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh my God. So I should have played Crater Maker first. Munitions Expert, knock Ugin down to 2. Then next turn play Trash Master, sack, kill the Spyglass, sack, kill the... I need to land for that. Oh God, they're gonna Thespian Stage my Volrath Stronghold? No, Karn Post. Alright, 17 million mana. You got it. I've not played this particularly well. This is a Ballista for 16. Just Karn. Okay. I fucking hate these decks. They're so dumb. You can have a Caracas. Eli, why are you so bad? And a 7/7 Ballista. Sure. Oh my God. Nice. Thorn of Amethyst. Just what I wanted. I'm just dead. They just downtick. They hit me for 2, 17. They hit me for 5. I'm at 12. And then they make a zillion Ballista by downtaking Karn, which is under here. Alright, I can concede. My draw was kind of shitty. And I played badly. Alright, I'm kind of pissed about that. The fact that they had specifically Ugin game 1 to kill a Crater Maker is just so fucking tilting. Yeah, Damping Sphere would be nice, huh? How can I fit that back in? Not playing 3 Crater Makers anymore, so like the post decks aren't a buy anymore. Screw Fire Marshal. Don't want to get rid of Thorn. Thorn's good. Sorry about the Blood Moon time. Blood Moon fucking sucks, dude. Look at all these cards. Look at all these. Like, yeah, basic swamp, but I'm not necessarily gonna have the time to fetch it out. And Blood Moon would do basically nothing there. They had Voltaic Key plus Thran Dynamo. 4 lands in play. Oh no, they would have 10 mana instead of 20, you know, it's not impactful. Let's find me for this. This should probably be here just as an extra piece of combo hate in general. Plague Engineer's been good. Don't want to cut that. Needle's been good. I don't know what the cut's supposed to be. I could, like, cut Pashalik, put Instinct Scourger in the main, and do that. That sounds bad, though. Pashalik seems much better than Instinct Scourger. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. So, if I just wastelanded them, I did draw a land. So, their Vesuva would have been off. Cut Mons, put Plague Engineer main. It's not crazy. They kind of hit a lot of the same matchups. Ringleader, though. That seems weird. Sounds real weird. I'm just going like Swamp Go. You know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm going to Swamp Go. Nobody will ever suspect. I want them to play like a Delver. Turn 1 Delver. Do it. Alright. Elves again? Tilt. Why are so many people playing Elves? Oh. Yes. This is excellent. Never saw it coming. Take that, Nettle Sentinel. So look how good this Munitions Expert is compared to Jump Home Incinerator. Jump Home would deal 0 damage, this does 2 damage. Ooh, and they don't have a card? That's interesting. Into War Chief? Hello? Are we winning this? Probably gonna fetch out Dryad Arbor. Then I can gonna wasteland it the next turn. Oh. Yeah, munitions is flash. Card would be terrible if it didn't have flash. Oh, god, they're glimpsing. Oh no, Aquarium Ranger, no. That's so bad for me. No. No, I'm good. Are they just gonna fucking go off here? That's really fucking tilting. Just turn 3 glimpse after I kill your metal. And they have the whole chain. Alright. I need to kill this Heritage Druid. Okay, I'm alive. That does not really do anything. Alright, so we have to Ringleader and hit Mog Fanatic. Well, sure hope they don't have Natural Order in their hand. I'll take any trade you give me, opponent. Sure. If we draw a Skirk, we can win. If we're not dead here. Because we can get Pashalik. If I draw a red source, I can Chain Whirler. One, two, yeah, I need a red source to Chain Whirler. It's kind of upsetting. I get the feeling I'm not going to get another turn, though. Yeah, it's Cradle. Whatever. Or maybe they drew Hoof. Both their hooves. Never lucky. Man, I fucking hate elves. It's a very frustrating deck. Oh, Trash Master. Yeah, Ringleader's probably better than Sling Gang. That was a mistake. God, if I had a black source. Alright. We might be on a Yearbook Squad beatdowns. Feels not great. 4 Rug Delver. Don't play Nettle Sentinel. Thank you. Alright, Matron makes this a lot better. I do wish I had a Sharpshooter in my deck. We're gonna get Pashalik though, I think. I can't cast a Chain Whirler. And they can't block, basically, with Pashalik in play. Dried Arbor. Okay. I knew I was fucking gonna draw Cabal Therapy. Get him, Erig Squad. So if we draw land, we can start paying stuff. We have a pretty hefty clock. They need a pretty fast combo kill to win from here. Alright, whatever. Oh, nice. Quarian Ranger, of course. Maybe I should have just Wastelanded the Quarian Ranger attacked. Oh, Wasteland seems bad. Double Glimpse. Sure. Birchlore. Okay. So, oh, they cradle. Cool. Well then, yeah, so I Wasteland their Dried Arbor, I attack, they block with Llanowar. It's like, not that good for me, I think. I don't know. I'm just like fucking pissed off. I feel like I'm getting not drawn a lot. Nice job, Freak. Upkeep sack like Reanimator. I don't know if mana costs 4 mana to activate. God, Elves is so fucking boring. It's so lame. Nah, Erig Squad. No. Oh no, if this was Sling Gang, this would never have happened. They would just be dead. I just would have killed all their stuff. So even if this Pashlik was Sharpshooter, we still would not be able to win. Double Glimpse on turn 3 after I kill your Mana Dork on turn 1 is like way on the upper end of Elves draws. This happened against Julian too. He just had turn 3 kill constantly. Turn 3, turn 4, even with lots of interaction. The worst part about Elves is you have to sit here watching them do their thing, and it's so boring. You just fucking wait for them to do something. It's like High Tide. It's like High Tide with creatures. Because you technically have outs, and they technically might brick. Sure, Rex Sage Mavile. Do it. He probably can't kill me this turn. All his summoning, all his creatures summoning 6 except these 2. They went off with 2 creatures in play. And 1 land. I mean, they're not going to brick, no. They have 12 cards in hand. But, like, there's certain draws of mine that can, like... I guess I don't have a black... If I had a black source, I could just top deck Plague Engineer. What's the out? Don't know if there is one at this point. Yeah. If I had a black source, I could top deck Plague Engineer and win that way. Just total wrath. So it's going to be an 0-3 or 1-3. Bound to happen eventually. Can't do 4-1s forever. This is like so stupid. Turn 3. I hate elves so much. Yeah, they have unlimited mana. They can draw their whole deck. Maybe they deck themselves. You think Bonds is just bad? I mean, if it was Chain Whirler, it wouldn't have gotten in play. If it was Sharpshooter, I wouldn't have been able to untap with it. It's like, I don't see how that measures into anything. Pashlik did not fail me here. It's that my opponent had a pretty nutty draw. I guess they're going to get to the point where they can just untap. Yeah. You know what? Okay. Because what's going to happen is they can just eventually untap their whole board, or untap these two creatures, and then Hoof will be lethal by itself. Man, fuck elves. Stupidest. Like everyone's like, oh, it's so difficult. Yeah, tough league. Should have won these 2 matches, honestly. Just fucking fucked up a lot. Alright, openers keep looking like trash. Is this fucking elves again? No, it's depths. Great. Great. Let's play against like 4 combo decks. Karn Post, basically a combo deck. It's like Matron, weird. Okay, Expert's an interesting draw. What? What? The fuck? What is this Spanish Inquisition? What the fuck is happening? Doomsday. Alright, Doomsday can eat a dick. Three empty the Warrens. Opponent's not even playing around Lackey. So I could kill 2 goblins here, go to 12. If I draw like a Mog War Marshal, I can maybe survive. Not sure. Let's go to 12. You hit empty the Warrens again. I swear to fucking God. Rough time. It's alright. Oh, land grant. Cool. It's been medium. Can you brick, opponent? Like, just fucking stop? I guess we're getting ape. Ape is in their name. We're getting aped pretty hard. You alright? No, I'm okay. It's okay. Cabal Ritual, interesting. Yeah, this is definitely Belcher. 100% Belcher. Probably not. Let's be honest. They're just gonna fucking... Oh!
I got you a stress sloth.
A stress sloth? Okay. Just my luck, huh? So they're playing Experimental Frenzy. It is Doomsday. Alright. I'm just going to see if they have tendrils. Yeah, they had turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 make a shit ton of tokens, continue to go off. Spoils of the Vault? Okay. Well... fuck me, I guess. Saw a Cabal Ritual, so I guess the Grave Hate's worth it. Relic's probably too fucking slow, though. Yeah, turn 1 Seize, and that's what they did. Is it as good as it gets? Probably want to leave in this. Oh, probably... I don't know if they're playing Charbelcher. I'll keep it just in case. They look like they're a Belcher deck. Fanatic for Fast Pile, I guess. I think all these other cards are better, though. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. They kept 7. I'm so fucking dead. Alright, let's pray. A surgical needle combo gets them. Looks like I'm not getting to play a game today. I feel like I've had a lot of non-games this league. We had a good match against Blue-Red. Grixis Control, I didn't make any real decisions. Karn Post, I don't know. This all fucking sucks. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. It's a Frenzy on top. Okay. I have no idea what I don't surgical anything. There's nothing to surgical. There's nothing to do. Nice force check deck, opponent. Congratulations. Hope you're proud. Oh, it's right on top. Fuck you. Well, that was a fucking... misery. He's got fucking turn 1s. He's got comboed out like a million times. And opponents do really well. So cool. Real fun. Karn Post, I shouldn't have kept that hand, probably. I don't know. Double Vial. One landers. I keep having, that's like my third one today. So, yeah, 1-4. We faced Elves twice, got dunked by Elves. Even though I don't think it's that bad a matchup, they just fucking had it. I could have beaten Julian game 2. I should have played around Thoughtseize and killed that stupid Nettle Sentinel. Can't 5-0. Never 5-0. Now we're down to 60%. Nice. During meta shifts, a lot more people are leaning on more powerful, inconsistent decks or strategic interactions. Meta's been swinging recently. That's pretty true. It's a lot of very hyper proactive. It's like when the reactive decks don't know what to react to yet, the hyper proactive decks get a lot of points because they just do their thing and they just don't care about what your opponent's doing. And that's kind of what happened to us against both Belcher and Elves and Post. Maybe wastelanding the Blast Zone was wrong. Could have waited for the Cloud Post, because if I had just played my land and passed, they would Cloud Post go, I waste their Cloud Post, and then they have 2 Vesuvas that they can put on Blast Zones, like, easily win that game. So maybe I was supposed to save the Wasteland for the Cloud Post in the Post matchups. But I was really, but Voltaic Key made me really want to hit their land because of Grim Monolith. I guess if they have a soul land, then Grim Monolith happens no matter what, and I should assume that they're not going to keep a hand with one land. Yeah, that was a mistake. So I fucked up a lot against Karn Post in multiple ways. Grixis, I couldn't have done anything different besides naming Brainstorm with that therapy. Even then, they probably would have drawn out of it because they just drew runner lands. They didn't crack their fetch until after the draw, so they found 2 lands at least with the with the Brainstorm. But they didn't even really need the Brainstorm. Yeah. So, Pashlik, maybe not great. I think I do want a Damping Sphere if this is the shit that's happening. He seems just worse than second Whirler. But Whirler is really hard to cast in this mana base if I've got basic Swamp. What could I play? Could play Sharpshooter. Maybe Sharpshooter's good enough. Could play Grenzo. Grenzo doesn't seem bad. I really want more interaction against Elves, though. Cut for this Damping Sphere. Kneel. Play 60. Yeah, just cut the Sharpshooter, it's true. Shooter in the board. See, the problem with Shooter in the board is that he's much better in Game 1 situations because it's before your opponent has all the soft sweepers. So, like, before Delver has their Electrickeries and before the other decks have multiple Liliana Last Hopes, you know, Sharpshooter gets a lot worse post-board. I cut him almost all the time. But it's pretty powerful. What's the cut from the board here for this Damping Sphere? 1 Thorns, 2 random. Could just do this. Kind of the same versus Storm. I lose a card versus Grixis. That's not a huge deal. I got 5 cards versus Grixis. Kind of 6 if I want the Plague Engineer. It's quite good against Miracles, though. Thorn's real good against miracles. I've won a lot of games because of it. Sneak and show. I think I still want the Thorn. Maybe I don't need this Plague Engineer. I don't know. I want to keep playing it though. Needle. Needle is kind of the odd one out. Feels super dead to depths though. I could try it without it. How am I doing on points? Plenty good. Alright. Yeah. I don't really feel like playing another league because that was miserable. But I'm gonna let's play a match. The adjusted list. Sorry I'm cranky today, everyone. Hey JP. So we went 4-1 into 1-4. It's pretty brutal. Beat. So we started here. We lost to Elves twice. We beat Bomberman, Omnisneak, Blue Red Delver, lost to Post, Grixis Control because of land issues, Elves because they now drew us, and Belcher because it's Belcher. That sounds pretty good. Great! Alright, the apes are out in force today. Who's got aped on 4 times in a row? Sure, unmask me. Do it. F6. Take the vial. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I think Lackey's my plan, so I'm not going to play it. Is this pop pedal for Entomb? That'd be funny. If we can get this Lackey down before Chancellor enters the battlefield, we could probably win. Ooh, they kept a no-lander. Chain Whirler is kind of a terrible draw because it means they might reanimate it. They continue to do nothing. I'm just going to Crater Maker their pedal. This appears to be their only mana source. Alright. Guess they're digging for lands. Earwig is main deck, yes. I don't know if that's actually good, though. It's a 5-3. Bitch, unmask. Another pedal. Another looting, okay. So they're spewing a lot of resources. So they still haven't found a land. Tidespout. Alright. Now I'm gonna get squad. Because now it's actually relevant. Yeah, squad's very good in a lot of game ones, specifically Miracles and Storm. Do I just take all their lands? They have Siren Sanity, Dark Rituals. Kind of like I like taking bad lands. Oh, they scoop. Hilarious. Alright. Tormod's Relic, Sting Scourger, these cards. Cut this, cut this. Got Jump Hum. Jump Hum's actually kind of relevant because of Iona. Sharpshooter, Expert, Fanatic. Go to 1 Expert. Let's try this. So cut Krenko so they can't Reanimator. It's happened. It's very, very bad. Yeah, so squad. Oh, hand. Is turn 1 therapy good enough? I do have turn 2 flashback. Just my own. It's not exactly jump home. I'm gonna keep this. It's kind of sketchy. I have Chancellor. Bummer. I might just snap a Wasteland off on them. Pedal reanimate. Nope. Okay. Land. Alright, please no reanimate. Don't do it. Cast another looting. Damn it. Alright, I'm very likely dead, but we'll see. Draw Vial. Nope, I'm dead. Yep. Alright. Interesting games. Why would anyone practice this deck? Why would anyone play Blackroad Reanimator? I don't get it. Turn 1's Tormod's Crypt. Sneep. Got Chancellor. Don't care. Play Cavern. Can you beat a Tormod's Crypt opponent? Cavern naming Tormods. Creature type Tormods. So hopefully they can't. The problem with this hand is that Trashmaster could get reanimated, which would be real bad. Because then I'd be forced to pop it on myself. So I kind of want to get this Trashmaster into play as soon as possible. So hopefully I draw Lackey. Even Skirk. I'd sack Skirk to play turn 3. Dude. Pedal. Pedal? If you want to reanimate, I'll pop on this. Serenity. Sure. You have 3 cards in hand. Hey. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you have Entomb Reanimate? After turn 1 Serenity? Oh, Elish Norn. That's fine. Wow, opponent's bad. Alright, so as long as they don't draw Thoughtseize, we're fine. So they should have gone for Grizzlebrand, because that'd be super dead. But now we actually have a chance. We also can Trashmaster eventually and get creatures on board. Yeah, I mean, this is why Reanimator doesn't take down tournaments, because like 75% of Reanimator players are really bad. The deck would be basically unstoppable, I think, if its player base wasn't atrocious. Alright, so now Exhum's off. And we have a Surgical. I'm gonna play Trash Master. No, I'm gonna play Reanimator. Skirk. 2 damage, and then a Trash Master pump next turn means that they're at 7. Alright, I guess this is better now. Pile Driver. Okay, now they're just dead next turn. Looks like we're going to beat Reanimator, which is neat. Nice Serenity, bro. Nice Elshnorn. Yeah. So, what did we learn today? If you go for Grizzlebrand, you win. If you don't, you lose. Alright, well, that was just practice round. Alright. I'm going to call it there. Kind of a rough day. We started out real strong, and then lost to a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. Goblin still feels really good. I think this is a good matchup. This is a good matchup. This is like slightly unfavored. And I mean, Belcher's obviously awful, but whatever. I'm gonna send you over to someone else. Thank you all for watching. Oh, Pokeson watches a lot of my stuff, so I'm gonna send you over to them. Oh, this is our fucking Doomsday opponent. Pokeson's in here a lot, so I'm gonna send you over to them. Thank you all for watching on YouTube channel as well. Let me know if the audio is better than it was. And I'll be back on Monday. Thank you all for watching.